Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I am the nail lady. In this video, we will be going over how to use my grooming pouches in the way of nail prep for press-on nails. So these are my nails looking all crazy right now because I haven't prepped them. But I'll show you how. So in your grooming pouch, you would get the alcohol pad, the orange wood stick, the nail buffer, and glue, and a nail file. So, first things first, when it comes to nail files, if you're a nail tech, you probably know the term, but the first thing you have to do before you even use nail files is you have to season your files. Now, what that means is you take your buffer, you take your file. Right here in the corner, these are sharp edges that can cut your eponychium. Everyone calls it cuticle, but it's actually the eponychium, the actual proper term. Cuticle is the dead skin that's on your nails, so when you push back with the orange wood stick or something, you see that white on your nails, that's the cuticle. That's the dead skin there. So first things first, right here at the edge, you're going to take it to the edge and you're going to file it. Yourself, protect your clients, and you actually do it on the buffer as well. Okay, so that is what seasoning your file is. You actually do it here too, at the. When it comes to e-files, electric files, you also would do the same thing. So say you have, I'm sure you know what it is. It's orange, just like an actual file. You can use it on your nails. You have to season that as well. Even though it's like round, you have to season it all. Otherwise, this is getting cut up. I usually tend to file by holding the skin back here and filing like that, even though daggone, my grandma's calling. Alright, I'm back, you guys. So my grandmother called because I needed to help her schedule an appointment for her doctor, or a ride to her doctor's appointment. So now I am back. And that's my sister calling. Alrighty, guys. I'm back again. Oh Lord, I'm like 1-800 bugaboo, like with all these phone calls all day long. I can't. Anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program. So basically, you're gonna start off by using the orange wood stick, and you'll be pushing back. Let me get in a better visual. Okay. You'll be pushing back like this at your cuticles, on the side walls, and kind of scrape up the cuticle a little, and then on this side of the orange wood stick, and be careful, I'm gonna tell you this right now, this is wood, it can splinter, this is pointy, it can, so be careful. So go under that nail and just scrape it off. So this would be scrapings from like when you file your nails or whatever. You have the little white stuff come up. That's from you shaping your nail. So I'll show you because I forgot. Let's skip the step. So basically, you're going to shape your nails to whatever shape that you want your nails to be underneath. So I've already shaped them, so I don't know why, I just always go back to round. That's like my go-to shape. So I'm going to get under there, being very careful not to poke your hyponychium, which is right under here. that skin here, and then up here, your healthy skin is that epinicium, remember. And so, yeah, do not damage this. It can cause lifting, can cause, oh lord, just excess growth of skin. Where you damage it, it's a headache. So yeah, as far as that is concerned, when you're filing here to get, like, see, you can see here, a little bit of white right here. That is cuticle. Not this up here. This skin up here, don't touch that. I know it looks crazy because it's dry as hell, right? Don't touch that. Don't nip it. Because what you do is you're damaging skin that's not, this is living tissue. This is alive. It looks dry as hell because it is, but this is living tissue. When you see those videos of them nipping that area, that so-called cuticle, you're not supposed to do that. That'll cause further damage. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling back the skin. I'm filing it off. And I have my, when I'm doing this, I have this kind of at an angle like this, so that it's not pushing into that cuticle, well, epinicium. So I'm tilting it like this, and only getting on that nail. Only the nail, because if I'm doing this, now I'm over here pushing into that skin. So I'll pull it back, and to further protect your epinicium as well, I use my thumb to block that skin completely. So you're going to be filing just the cuticle, not even the nail plate, just the cuticle. Now this is a flat end here. This flat end is going to help me get in those hard to reach spaces. For me, it will be right here. And so, like I said in my previous video, although I'm a nail tech, I am also a human. So I wash my dishes with their gloves. I don't always, take the best care as far as keeping that cuticle down. Life is life. I'm also an esthetician, so I work on facials and stuff. I wear gloves and everything, but when you're washing your hands before and after each and every client, it tends to get a little taxing on your hands. So I'm gonna file off camera to see better, and then I'll be back. I just wanted to notate to you as well. When you're filing, you're keeping it at just this top area where the epinicium is, because if you're filing the side walls, especially right here by the free edge, you're allowing yourself to develop hangnails. If you kind of suffer from hangnails, that could be one of the reasons, because when you're filing that, it's pulling it up, and it's weakening this area right here, so it's causing your nails to come up as hangnails. So you would only buff this area downward lightly and call it a day. If you're doing upwards, you're causing yourself to have that damage. So just don't do it, okay? Alright, give me some time. Okay, now you can buff all of your nails. It's not abrasive. If you accidentally buff your skin, it's just gonna buff your skin. It's not gonna hurt you, because you've already seasoned this area here. I'm going downwards, downward, just across the nail, whatever little bit that I didn't manage to get for my cuticle. I'm gonna get the rest here. Pull the skin back, downward, downward. And then you're gonna also make sure to buff the free edge, because remember you filed it, so it's gonna be like kind of sort of serrated. So just be sure to go over that before. Alrighty, alright. I am back. Everything is buffed. So I'm gonna go back with the orange wood, and anything that's like debris from the buffer and the nail file and the cuticle, and just clear that out of the creases. Okay, the nails look crazy, right? That's alright, because we're going to go into the next part. So mine comes with 2 for each hand. You don't really need it, but just in case, because alcohol is highly volatile. Not only does that mean that it's flammable, but it also means that it evaporates quickly. Quickly evaporates. So just in case it starts to lose that moisture, you have another one. And not only are you getting in the creases here, but you're getting under your nails. So you can take this, wrap it around your orange wood stick, and get under those nails as well. And you can actually also use it for your creases here if you don't have like longer nails to get into your crease, nail folds and everything. Now, if you're doing this for clients, these are every single one of these single-use items. These are porous. You know, if you wet wood, it's gonna suck up that water. This is also all single use. That means you cannot properly disinfect this. You cannot use this on another client. If you soak it in alcohol, it's not going to matter. If you soak it in unit blue, it's not going to matter. It is still unclean. You cannot clean this with soap and water and disinfect. These are single-use items, so you can give these to your client when you're finished, or simply toss them. You cannot reuse these, so go ahead and toss them when you're finished. And you have one later for another set. The grooming kit also comes with this. So you take that lid off, it's sealed here, so there's no leakage. You can use scissors, but I'm going to be using this. This is a wire cutter for when I used to make jewelry. So just go ahead and clip that right off, and you're all good. And I am going to be applying my favorite set today, well, one of my favorite sets. So you can watch with me, or if you've got all the information you need from this video, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to know how I created this set, you can go ahead and check out my previous video. It'll be the video before this one. I'm not touching the side walls or that epinicium cuticle area. Look in this direction. And also this direction to see if it's straight. Because even if your client's nails are not straight, you can set those press-ons straight. So when you do like this, it'll be straight. Okay, doesn't matter if their nails are going this direction. Okay, if you need to set those on that way. Okay. So ain't no excuse, boo things. Okay, don't be having them looking crazy and then blame them, talking about, well, your nail is sideways. You know, we not doing that. They paying for your services, so you hook them up. If you happen to get glue on the side, take your orange wood stick, wipe it off. That simple. It really truly is so easy. Taking a look, all angles, make sure it's not getting every other place. And also, once you have that nail on, you can also go back with your buffer and just buff off that excess glue. That's here on the side. I'll show you. Why am I flipping my hand so much? Because in certain lighting, I can't see if this is going off onto the sidewalls like this just did. So I'm moving my hand every direction. Omnidirectional, like the Titan. If you know, you know. Hold that. And I tend to rock my hands like this so that it's getting that proper pushed down on all sides. So with proper prep, these sets can actually last several weeks. The longest my set has ever lasted was like 5 weeks. It grew out, but then but it held on the whole time. Let's see, I don't know if you can see just where I put that glue, but it is not all the way to the back. You see that? That's not all the way to the back. Don't touch the epinicium. I may have put too much glue in that case. I'll start from the top so it can push out to the bottom area. If you put in too much glue by accident, do it that way, from the top to draw it down. So it doesn't come bursting out of the seam on the side here. Alrighty, we're done with this first part. How's it look, guys? I love it so much, so pretty. Alright, I'm about to speed up this video so I can do the rest of these, okay? So just so you know, you can also apply nail tips with gel as well. I won't be making a tutorial on that one unless I get a lot of requests for it. Other than that, take your tip, place it. In this case, you would place your hand like this, and then you can use like a small little nail lamp and hold it in place. I will say this, when you're trying to do it that way, it's more difficult to set it up as far as it staying put once the nail is already painted, because it won't have a transparency to seep through that nail with that light. It has barriers in the way. Alrighty, so happy, you guys. What do you think? So you'll let it cure for just a little tiny bit longer, and then you will go in after you put your cap on. Got to remember that. Always, 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 always. I will always say this to you. Always put your lid back on. So once you're finished with that, now this will help you with the skin at your eponychium that you guys are trying to use the nippers with. Don't, but instead just hydrate your cuticles. See that? Cuticle oil. Come in. Do not put it on your nails. Just around the cuticle. This smells freaking amazing. Oh, it's cucumber. And it smells delicious. So with this, you can custom make your blend of oils that you want to use. I made mine with Mylar because it's just so pretty. And then the Mylar actually comes off on your hands, kind of have your nails sparkly. You know, like the glittery lotions they have and stuff. It smells so good. So when you're removing press-ons, you're actually using oil as well, which is why I'm telling you don't get the oil on the nails, especially when you're just having it curing from that glue. So nice and hydrated. All of that stuff you wanted to nip off now looks, so you can see that Mylar. You see? That's how I want it, a little sparkly. Make sure you get all of that. And underneath here too. Because I don't know if you can tell, but mine is very dry underneath. Just moisturize it. Don't go nipping at everything. Living tissue. Just moisturize. Wear gloves when you wash the dishes. Okay? You know, moisturize your hands after you wash them. I know a lot of cosmetologists, they have damage because they're constantly in that water. Just take care of your hands and you'll be fine. See? You don't see any of that. What do you think, guys? I'm very happy with the final results, and I hope you are too. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you for sticking with me, guys. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.